I want to talk about how the wiring harness on the bottom of the seat is packaged when you receive it. And then I'm going to open it up and go over the connections and the switches and just talk about some things about the wiring harness. So I'm going to start by putting it on its back, and then let's check it out. When you get the seat, the wiring harness is going to be neatly tucked away. And so I'm going to cut the zip tie so we can really check it out. Everything is already pre-connected, and you don't have to do anything from a wiring perspective with the actual seat. The switches come pre-installed on the harness, and we give you plenty of length so that if you want to put the switches up on your dashboard or wherever it's best for you, you can achieve that. So each one's labeled. For instance, we got a C on this one for cold, for Klima, and we can see that the switch has the fan on it, and that has the off position in the middle, and low is the top, and then high on the bottom. The other harness over here has the seat heater, and that also has a high and a low. So these just need to be installed wherever you prefer them. I just wanted to point out really quickly that these are extensions. So for instance, if you are going to mount the switches much closer to the seat, you can remove this extension and shorten up the harness. You have less to deal with. And then the other part of the harness here is the connection for power. So there's only one power connection, and if we undid this, we'd see that there's a fuse holder that's already included and is really a critical component of the wiring system to protect the seat and the wiring harness. So as we open it up, we only have two simple connections. We have a black wire, and that black wire needs to go to a nice, clean, solid chassis ground. And that doesn't matter where it is, as long as it's a nice, clean connection to the chassis. And then we have one power wire, and that one power wire is going to power the whole seat. It has a fuse holder, and the fuse holder needs to be as close to the connection to power as you can make it. And that way, if anything was ever to like cut the wire or damage the wire in some way, this fuse is going to blow, and it's going to protect the harness all the way up to the seat. It already includes a little 10 amp fuse, and so the draw of the seats is actually about 5 amps. And so for 2 seats, you only need about 10 amps of actual service, but they need to be protected with a 10 amp fuse if there's ever a damage.